If I could paint you a picture.
We're here at the Ennistimon Courthouse Gallery for a conversation entitled Visual Voices. This is a project of the Clare County Council Arts Office. We're being filmed today, which is bringing together different members of the community to discuss an exhibition in a guided form. Today, our group discussing the work are active retired people in Clare, and they're part of a group called Cultural Companions.
It's straight from the hand of the artist, and somehow it's...
So we started to talk a little bit about what we think is happening in the painting. And there's this alarming arm and I can't help but look at paintings as a series of processes that the artist has gone through. And how did they get that effect? And I can always tell you what I think, but I'm just one opinion amongst the group. While I might know more about the techniques or the process of making a painting, other members of the group are going to see things that are informed by their life experience, and that's what makes talking about art together really interesting.
But the force that's behind it, from the elbow up, it doesn't look at all gentle.
Yes.
And particularly with the kind of sadness on the side of the face that it's not hitting as such, but you know what I mean.
And then the idea that it's sunset, it's sort of possibly implying that it's time she did something about whatever is threatening her.
Whoa, that's interesting. I like that.
Now, I'd often go into galleries and what have you, but so much easier when you have a guided tour through people's minds and what other people think of it and what have you.
It's both light-hearted, but it's also poking fun at Instagram selfies and people who use a lot of filters and make their eyes slightly bigger.
You walk around a gallery and somebody says shh, like a library. So to actually have someone talk you through it, or yeah, I thought it was great.
There's a lightness to it, isn't there? And where is the lightness coming from? Where are we getting this kind of happy vibe?
She's smiling.
She's smiling, yeah, and
from the yellow.
And from the yellow.
From the technique issues and things like that is interesting, rather than just looking at something going in, looking at something flat and not understanding the effort that's behind it.
Well, it passed very quickly. It was hard to believe that we had already reached the hour mark. It was great. It was great. It was a lovely group. The courthouse is such a beautiful place to see art. And this is a spectacular exhibition. So I feel quite privileged to be looking at the work together with the group in our little town, Ennistimon.